Hey guys, it's Sasha. Today I'm going to be doing a review and a demo of the new Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Tint Pen. I have the shade Soft Brown here. If you'd like to see what I think about this product and how it applied, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, send them. I can't talk. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, send them my way. Without further ado, I guess we'll jump right into it. So right off the bat, I'm actually feeling a little bit dumb. When I first seen this, I was so excited. Pretty recently, Raw Beauty Christie did a video, and so did Gina Shakita. I think I said that right. But they both did a video using this like MAC brow pen. And anyways, the MAC brow pen made their eyebrows look so natural and beautiful. And I was like, holy shit, I need that in my life. But because I live in the middle of nowhere, my province literally does not have a MAC store at all. And I'm way too impatient to wait for it to ship here. So when I seen this come into the store, I was like,
oh, that looks like a pretty freaking good dupe for the MAC one. Okay, I gotta get that.
This was actually pretty freaking pricey for a drugstore brow product. I believe it was $16.49 here in Canada. So it's pretty expensive. Like I said, I did buy it because I thought it was similar to the MAC one. But then when I got home and I rewatched that video just to kind of see, it's nothing like the MAC one. The MAC one just has like one long tip in the pen, similar to this like Joe Fresh one. How do people get their cameras to focus? But this Maybelline one is nothing like that. It's like little 3 prongs. So I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna go because it's nothing like the one that everyone's raving about. Alright, it's a fax. It's okay. False alarm. I bought the shade Soft Brown. I was gonna get blonde, but the blonde one was almost too warm for me. It looked kind of yellowish and it was pretty light. So if you naturally have really blonde eyebrows, you'd probably like the blonde shade. This is what the Soft Brown shade looks like. It's pretty ashy, which I enjoy because a lot of drugstore brow products are quite warm. Please excuse the foundation all over my arm. What's up? Every single video that I do, my dog has to start barking. Every single one. I feel like we should just take a moment to appreciate this bald patch in my eyebrow right here. I thought it'd be a really good idea to try waxing my eyebrows myself at 1 in the morning a couple weeks ago, and yep, it didn't work out very good. Before I go in with any brow product, whether it's a powder, a pencil, anything, I always like to run out of brow gel throughout my brows first, give it a good coating, because then I kind of see where I need to focus on filling in versus where it actually has quite a lot of hair, instead of just going right in for it. Okay, so now that that's done, I guess we're gonna go in. I'm not really sure what way to hold this. I guess I'm gonna start at the bottom here. Not sure how I'm feeling so far. As I'm going, I'm just going to run a spoolie through it like I usually do with my brows. It's not going too bad, but for some reason, this spot right here where I don't have really any hair, it's not sticking there the best. And it's almost looking pinkish. Not sure what's going on. It is pretty quick to actually use. I usually take like forever in a day to do my brows, but this is actually making it quite quick. The only error I'm kind of having is this spot here, like I mentioned, where I don't really have much hair. It's not really picking up well. I'm gonna try giving it a little bit more pressure there. I think it is just the lighting that's making it have this like purplish kind of pinky hue to it. It doesn't look as bad in other lighting. Because it is a marker, I think it is kind of leaving that cast behind, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not hating it, but I don't know if I'm loving it. The same thing is happening in my bald spot there and on the end of this brow where I don't have much hair. I'm finding that it's kind of hard to make it look nice on my like bare skin where I don't really have much hair at all. but in the areas that I do have quite a lot of hair, I'm digging it. So this is what my brows look like with just the Maybelline brow pen on them. I just ran some brow gel through this brow, and I'm gonna do the same with this one now. I said to tell you you're a Newfoundland makeup YouTuber. I'm trying to film with the window open in the summertime, and all you can hear is people razzing their quads. I'm going to go finish off my eye makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so now I have my full face on. I'm not sure if I'm crazy or what's going on, but I can't tell if my brows have oxidized a little bit darker since I applied them, or if where this product is a little difficult to apply, maybe I should have been super light-handed with it and I wasn't, and it ended up too dark. Your eyebrows should typically usually be like 2 shades darker than your hair color, but where I'm naturally have like medium dark brown hair, my eyebrow hairs are pretty dark, so I usually can't go with a light brow, or my natural hairs just pop through and look super crazy. But yeah, this is typically darker than what I usually kind of go for. Even though the blonde shade in this looked a little bit too warm and light, I would still like to try it because maybe it does oxidize a little bit, or like I said, maybe if you're heavy-handed it builds up, so maybe that color would work, but I'm not positive. I wouldn't say I dislike it. I did find though that in areas where I don't have as much hair, it doesn't really want to stick perfectly to the areas where you don't have any eyebrow hair, so that kind of sucks. But if you're someone who has quite a lot of eyebrow hair, it would probably work good for you. But it does give a supernatural look. I don't believe it says, okay, I don't believe it says anything about microblading on the packaging, but I've seen a lot of people compare it to the look, and I do agree with that because you can see like the little hair strokes. So I do agree that it kind of does look like microblading. I usually take forever to draw my eyebrows, but this was actually pretty fast to apply, which it does say on the packaging. But the only downside was I had to spend more time in the areas where I didn't have any hair, because product tends to look weird in those areas. Like, I don't know if it's what the hell happened, but it looked kind of a different color. I don't know. And it didn't go on as hair strokey either in those areas. Overall, I do like this product. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. I believe when I bought this, when I seen a pre-pack that had a Revlon one on it, a new brow pen, but it is probably more similar to the MAC one. I believe that one looked as if it had just one tip instead of like the 3 or 4 little tips like this one has. And that Revlon one actually did say it's supposed to mimic microblading on it. So yeah, I would like to try that Revlon one probably in the future, because it is probably a lot more similar to that MAC one that Raw Beauty Kristi and Gina Shakita used. Although, if you were trying to mimic microblading, technically this Maybelline one would be closer, because the microblading blades are angled and have like little tiny blades that poke up like this Maybelline one. It's not just like one straight tip, obviously. These are not available, as far as I know, in any drugstores in my area at least. But I'm almost positive that next month this will be in the Maybelline section. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. But keep an eye out, because it might be in your area sooner, and there also might be like a little pre-pack off to the side with this in it, as they usually do with new products. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I've been a little bit MIA lately. I haven't been feeling super creative. If you guys have any ideas of videos you'd like to see, then please send it my way. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment if you want. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.